Today, with our support, Iraqi and Kurdish forces took a major step forward by recapturing the largest dam in Iraq near the city of Mosul. If that dam was breached, it could have proven catastrophic, with floods that would have threatened the lives of thousands of civilians and endanger our embassy compound in Baghdad.
That was President Obama yesterday outlining the success of the coalition of Kurds, Iraqi forces and U.S. airstrikes in reclaiming the Mosul Dam. Iraqi and Kurdish forces continue to push against the Islamist militants known as ISIS or the Islamic State. The big question, can they win without Western boots on the ground? To help us answer that, we have Truman National Security Fellow, retired U.S. Army Major Mike Lyons. He's also the recipient of a Bronze Star. He's been there in battle. We congratulate you for the Bronze Star. And we salute you for your service.
Yeah.
Can Kurdish and Iraqi forces and not having Western forces on the ground, can they defeat these Islamists?
They can, as long as they get this support from America and other allies by the air, whether that be airdrops, military missions and the like. But they won't be able to do that unless they have that kind of capability that really separates ISIS and keeps them and denies them certain places on the ground that allows those Peshmerga forces to kind of get in there and fight with them.
And one of the things here is a commitment of Western governments to sort of really defeat these radical Islamists has been quite amazing compared to other wars that have been looked at. The British government, I understand the Italian government, and the US now all saying these guys need to be defeated. Is it that sort of commitment that says we're going to demolish these guys?
Yeah, I think so. I think, first of all, the president was smart getting the coalition together, really first from the powers outside the region and then going towards inside the region, Turkey, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, because they're going to need both. They're going to need both the local help and then also help from abroad in order to first contain ISIS down in Iraq, push them likely back into Syria where then they could be defeated.
Okay, and when they go back into Syria, do we the West and the Kurds and the Iraqis and everybody else just need to follow these guys and hunt them down? Because they seem like a diabolical group of people.
Yeah, I think so.
And I don't say that lightly because there's a lot of wars in the world and not everyone in the war is diabolical. These guys are, though.
Yeah, I think so. I think, first of all, the mission will likely move to attacking ISIS formations that exist right now in the northern part of Iraq. I think what we could do is use, again, that air power to prevent them from reinforcing people coming from Syria to the northern part of Iraq, or actually it's a mission that is due east for them. So I think that's where you'll see American and allied power come into play to keep them from getting those forces together.
Now, one of the things I've noticed about these guys, they're driving around in pickup trucks which can move very, very quickly. That requires that they have a supply line of gasoline to be able to run these things. Is supply lines going to be part of this operation? Is it going to involve blowing up refineries and things like that?
Well, it kind of depends. They have control over certain things, but they've been smart enough to understand not to destroy their own resources. They do have some people that have got military experience, Republican Guards, some Sunnis. They've got some that have had that level of operational expertise in the manner. But at the end of the day, given the air and ground power that these forces should be able to provide against ISIS, it's really going to be no match.
Very quickly, how fast do we defeat these guys, and does it just pop up somewhere else?
No, it's going to take months. The Iraqi government has to be straight. I think you have to see more on the airstrikes in order for us to say that we've turned that momentum.
Okay, thank you very much. Bronze Star recipient Major Lyons, we appreciate your time.